I'm Alexander Sirigiani, 9:56, August 30th. Born June 5th, 1984. As I've been telling you guys, economic espionage is a threat to America. It's a big crime. They're taking jobs out of America. They're taking money out of America. They're taking forms of taxation that come with business out of America. They're stealing tax dollars from America that can be used to improve the condition at home, educational system, what have you. Not to mention, like I've been telling you as well, economic espionage, meaning stealing trade secret, copyrighted material, IP, and selling to foreign governments, agents, or instrumentalities. That's an international crime. That's an international investigation. So some of you guys, stealing my IP and leaving America, they investigate this outside of America. I've been writing to the World Intellectual Property Organization, the United Nations, who deal with IP and financial crimes and more, Intellectual Property Rights Commission, and many other people who deal with such things. This is a big time crime. Some of these guys were selling implantation formulas to people outside of America, amongst other things, amongst a bunch of other IP. It's a big time crime. So if you think you're going to steal and leave America, you'll probably get caught. Just letting you know. Not to mention, I didn't just report economic espionage. I reported economic espionage to the Treasury Department, all sorts of people under this description of terrorist financing and financing of organized crime, which is also a big deal. We don't want people committing economic espionage and financing terrorism and organized crime and illegal weapons manufacturing and distribution. It's a really big deal. You'll probably get caught, and that probably gets intelligence attention. And then another piece of this is some of these kids know this, and they're actually stealing my property and bribing people they owe money with that property that's a part of an investigation involving economic espionage and IP theft being used for terrorist financing. So key point, I wouldn't be stealing from me. Some of these guys are going to prison big time. It's not a good crime to be involved in economic espionage involvement. It's not a good crime to be involved in economic espionage involved with terrorism and terrorist financing and financing of organized crime and RICO. RICO's a big deal too. So I won't be running around my IP because you may get caught and go to prison for a really long time, especially if you're aiding to help finance terrorists. Big deal. Not to mention, these people involved with economic espionage are threats to humanity, or threats to America and humanity, because they're aiding in terrorist financing, but they're also threats to America. It's almost like waging war on America in a sense if you're stealing money and jobs out of America and forms of taxation that come with business. It's like an attack on America. And then, not to mention, if you're helping terrorists, if you're aiding in terrorist financing, it's like an attack on America and humanity in a sense. And also, depending on who you're helping put money in the hands of, like an enemy of America, that's an even bigger threat to America. So remember that. Some of you are endangering American citizens' lives and are waging war on America. Key point. In that way, in various ways as well, because some of you are helping people also. You're helping to put money in the hands of people running organized crime rings and committing terrorist acts in America and putting money in their hands. So that's another even bigger threat to America. And some of you are also aiding to get terrorists out of prison who waged war on America, which is not a piece of this. And some of you are lying for these people. Key point. Praise Jesus.